saw the need for a tool like myFARMSMART to be developed in the industry to help farmers make really informed decisions and understand the risk in their business.
I've been farming out here at Green Range for 10 years now, and I'm at the helm managing it on my own now. We run wool producing merinos and made a few to crossbred for prime lamb as well. We've also got crops, so canola, barley and oats. I first heard about myFARMSMART when I was looking for a solution to some scenario planning. Seasons here can be very variable, and sometimes it's hard to know what the end result's going to look like.
How it works is farmers put their own data into it and their costs, and what it does is it picks up their rainfall data and their historical pasture growth rate data, and it calculates projected yields for farmers. From there, farmers can start looking at different scenarios, so they can look at what their projected profit is in an average season, and they can compare this to a good season or poor season, and then start really looking at different options on their farm. And it's like this big calculator in the background, and it calculates everything for the farmer, and they can start seeing what the implications of making different decisions on their profit is and their balance sheets.
We get strange weather patterns, and it can be very hit and miss. Generally speaking, we are very much a high rainfall cropping zone, and waterlogging is by far our biggest issue. It's very flat, low-lying country. Rainfall can vary anywhere from below 400 to 970 mils per annum, so that variability has been by far the biggest challenge in the 10 years that I've been farming here. As our biggest challenge, it's something that I'm trying to set myself up to be very adaptable as a farmer, and I believe that myFARMSMART helps me do this. It's almost a peace of mind thing. Before I started myFARMSMART, I was probably in a bit of a panic because we were having a real failure of a year, and just being able to set everything up, log on and just compare scenarios, and also realise that your equity level and how much risk you want to take. You can actually just measure where you want to be, and you can go in with a really decisive decision and go, well, I know I made the best decision for my business at that time, for my equity level, for my peace of mind, for how much risk I was willing to take on. I made the best decision.
When people start using it, it's actually they pick it up really quickly and get a huge amount of value out of using it.
I'm somewhat tech savvy. I'm not a computer genius by any means. I think most people these days should be able to work it out pretty easily. It's something that you can't half do. You've got to take the time to put all the inputs in, put all your costs, you've got to follow it through. But once it's up and running, it's very, very easy to just adjust things. I actually literally had my bank lady in this room about 2 weeks ago and went through some scenario comparisons, and then proceeded to ask her for another couple of $100,000. But being able to go, well, this is why I want to do it. Going complete low input wasn't going to have the great end result, and sometimes to be able to show her that and go, well, if we still have a bit of a crack, I reckon we can do a lot better in the long run. And she could visually see that.
To get this sort of response from the bank and from Jeremy, and to see that is just, yeah, that's really fantastic.